A disabled man, sitting in a wheelchair, is selling a few water bottles to survive. Suddenly, a proud and rude woman arrives in her car and harshly says, "Get out of my way!" He turns and says, "I'm sorry, but I am only selling my bottles." She gets out of the car and says, "Oh, so you're selling bottles? Show me." Then she grabs the bottles and rudely sprinkles water on him, saying, "This is for you to learn how not to disturb someone's garage entrance." A man sitting in a nearby car is watching this whole situation. The disabled man says, "Why are you doing this to me? I am only working here." The woman rudely replies, "Oh, you call this work?" and pushes him away. The poor disabled man says, "I was already leaving and I didn't know this was your garage." The girl says, "Don't ever let me see you here again." The man in the car sees everything and says, "What kind of filthy people live in this old world? He was just working. What did he do wrong?" He goes to the disabled man and says, "Are you selling water bottles?" The man replies, Yes, how many do you want?" He says, "I didn't come to buy water. I came to check if you're okay because I saw how badly that girl behaved with you." The disabled man says, "I am fine." The rich man says, shocked, "There are such disgusting people in this world. Is this your only way to earn?" The disabled man replies, "Yes, my mother is ill, so I do this small work to survive. The income is so little that I can barely manage. I tried very hard to find a job but failed." The rich man says, "I want to offer you a job in my company. The interviews are happening tomorrow. If you want to come, tell me." The disabled man happily says, "Yes, I would love to." The rich man gives him his card and says, "Come tomorrow and meet my secretary. Tell her my name. She will take good care of you." The disabled man thanks him a lot. The rich man also gives him some money and says, "I'll be waiting for you at the company tomorrow," and then leaves. The disabled man thanks God again and again. The next day, as he enters the company, he sees the same rude girl there. She starts mocking him again, saying, "What are you doing here, lame man? Go and sell your bottles. What makes you think you deserve this vacancy? Look at your condition. Don't waste time. Go away." The poor disabled man quietly listens while she continues insulting him. Then the secretary arrives and says they can enter for the interview. She collects the documents and kindly takes the disabled man to the interview office. During the interview, the proud woman says, "I am highly educated and normal, and I am the real deserving candidate for this job." The interview officer says, "You look familiar. I think I have seen you somewhere. Are you the same woman who poured water on that poor bottle seller yesterday?" She says, "Yes, I did, but he is not as innocent as he pretends. He was standing in front of my garage and I only cleared my way." The interview officer replies, "Oh, so this is your way of removing someone? Insulting and humiliating them? Couldn't you just ask politely?" The woman becomes embarrassed. The interview officer says, "You don't need to explain anything. The interview ends here. In our company, character matters more than education. You are an extremely arrogant and rude woman. You may leave." She leaves in deep shame. The disabled man says, "I'm sorry. I didn't want to create any confusion." The interview officer replies, "No, not at all. You actually helped me select a good person and reject a bad one. This vacancy is yours." The disabled man thanks God again and again. This is why we should never judge someone by their appearance. The real value of a person is their morals and character. Do you think this proud and rude woman deserved another chance? Maybe she would have changed. Or was she treated correctly? Share your opinion in the comments. If you liked the video, don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends. Thank you.